Djouvensky, so you kind of have a role cemented for you as kind of the power, the goal line back. Is that something that you take pride in, or what's that process like for you?
Shoot, I take a lot of pride in doing so because that's what the team needs. I'm gonna do whatever the team wants and needs, and being a power back on that goal line, I'm willing to do it no matter what because I love the team and it's something I'm good at. So shoot.
And we talk about, obviously you're very familiar with this rivalry, with the Apple Cup. What's kind of the feeling in the room, and is it truly a nameless, faceless opponent, or how do you kind of handle facing a Washington this week?
I mean, it's just like another game for me at least, and in the fact that we're ready for any opponent. We're coming to attack their toes and get on their ass no matter what. It's just another team. You can say it's nameless and everything else, but we know who they are and they know who we are. We're ready to attack.
What are your earliest memories of watching the Apple Cup as a Washington guy?
Dang, that's a hard question. I would say at least first grade, because I was at my house. My parents always watched it every year, because my grandpa at the time was a Husky fan, lifelong Husky fan, because that's where he was born and raised. And since I've been here, he switched over, converted at least. Let's go. But that memory there has always been a big rivalry and just awesome to watch every time. I always enjoyed it.
What do you think makes this special compared to maybe other rivalries across the country?
Shoot, I wouldn't say the hatred of each other, but the passion behind the game, for the fans and everyone. They don't like each other at all. Nobody likes each other from both sides, and that's just the way it is, honestly.
Djouvensky, you were on the team last year. Is it unfinished business? What is the feeling like knowing what happened last year?
Shoot, knowing what happened last year, that wasn't the way we wanted it to go, of course, and I think it's gonna be a lot different this year with the way our team wants to go this year and how far we want to go. So.
Tell me a little bit about, I know this defense, they like to blitz a lot. They're going to send you kind of different looks. What's kind of the key to maybe getting the first touchdown on the board against them, because they have not given up a touchdown yet?
I'm not sure, honestly, but every team blitzes a certain amount of times during the game, and we know what to do. We've been going over it for a while now, so we know what we're supposed to do our job, and that's how our team's going to execute and win. So,
one thing that's really stood out through 2 weeks is maybe how much you've improved as the blocker. We see, when John starts running wild, you're often the guy kind of right in the thick of things, clearing up holes, kind of freeing him to dash. How much did you kind of take pride in improving that this offseason to where it's now maybe one of your strengths?
I took a lot of pride into it because I knew that's what our team needs. We need to be able to block out in space, especially the running backs, because we have a mobile QB that can take off anytime. So you got to go put a body on a body, and also the execution of the plays and just what we've gone over and over, just knowing what to do. O-line picking up and telling us who we got, so we know automatically who we're going to blow up and block for the QB, do it for the team every time.
When most high school running backs come to college, they haven't done a whole lot of blocking, usually because you guys are the stars, you're getting the ball.
Yeah.
What was kind of the original learning process like when Coach Ottawai says, hey, you're a running back here, you're blocking?
Shoot, that was kind of a waking call, because in high school, I led block a couple times, for Leighton Spisson, but otherwise, no, there was no blocking. And Coach Ottawai, when he first came in here and I first came in here, it was a wake-up call for me. I had to learn how to block every type of way.
It seems like those kinds of changes are things that haven't really been happening here at WSU, and I don't even know how long. Is it kind of cool to be a part of that? Because Coach mentioned yesterday that somebody like John, who knows the last time WSU had kind of had a quarterback like that.
The changes are pretty sweet, honestly, just because we got to learn, because we had Cam for the last 2 years, and Cam he'll scramble a little bit, but he likes throwing the ball. And John, he loves throwing the ball, of course, but he's got speed to him and he can take off and run. So the change has been pretty easy to adjust to, just because in high school I had a rushing QB, So I kind of was used to like working the run mesh and just being able to pick up blocks on the outside if I had to. So
Working next to Wayan, what do you think makes him, so special out there for you guys?
hey, Wayan is a special athlete, man. He gets game breakers, and those are the things we need. Like to win us the games, we need them game breakers, and he's been producing a lot of them, and it's been very helpful for all of us. I appreciate him. I love that boy.
Who was first grade Djouvensky pulling for in the Apple Cup?
First grade, who I was pulling for, I would say it was. Man, I can't even say that. Nah, I can't. That answers my question right there. Like, yeah, I would say that.